And so in all the research I've done since kind of the end of the pandemic, at the official end, I guess, which is more about ancient wisdom and neuroaesthetics, I believe that returning to ancient practices like chanting, humming, drumming, singing, and neuroaesthetics is neuroarts. It's the science of why beauty and art and creativity and nature are so healthy for us. So if you immerse yourself in nature, if you spend time making or beholding creative things like either singing or going to listen to a concert or sketching or going to an art gallery, etc., that actually opens up your mind in a way that the modern world and all that noise around you that you've just described doesn't let us. So that allows a level of introspection. And there's so many other things in that category that, one can do, but that really helps you to separate your inner voice from all the words around you that are telling you what you should do. And I also always say there's a certain age, and it could be different for different people, where there's no more should. You've got to an age now where what your parents said you should do, or what you think you should do, or what your friends are doing it cannot be applicable forever, because that is probably the one thing you'll regret on your deathbed, right? So taking that time, but it is so hard because, I still hear people saying, oh, I go for my nature walk, but I listen to a podcast at the same time. That's not giving you time for introspection. And I'm sure you're one of the few people that will agree with me that we aren't doing it like enough, or any being, we're just always doing. I often say to people, when do you sit down and actually do nothing? And I think that people maybe, not if they know me well, but if they look at my career, would say she probably never sits down and does nothing. I do a lot of sitting down and doing nothing.
Me too. Yeah.
I think, to access yourself, nature is a massive mirror for us. So time in nature, and the science for that in the last few years has just rocketed. Interestingly, at the same time, the science around having a purpose that transcends yourself. So not one that earns the money that you need to just live your life, not even one that just makes you happy and satisfied in yourself, but one that is more altruistic, is actually very expanding for our consciousness.